All right. All right. So we have to look for, I think. Oh, okay. I need the fucking auto picker upper for this. I don't think I even need that. Okay. So, one achievement we need is to leave one wall for each part. Alright. Oh, okay. All right. It's good enough. All right, let me take this. Well, should be an achievement. Uh, Earn $9. Oh, with all doors intact. Let's see. Complete any ending under an hour. I think that's this.
And this is where we're at. I'm recording this in my office. And I can't think of any reality where I get away with this. So many questions I've had to answer, reiterating where I was at what time. Hi there, little sprouts. Welcome to lesson time. Today, Miss Rainbow wants to talk about something very important. Something shiny. Can you guess what it is? That's right. Money! Money can buy toys and snacks and big buildings with bright lights. But money can't buy happiness. Happiness grows on the inside, like a berry on a vine. And if you pull too hard, well, the vine snaps. Some people forget that. They start counting coins instead of counting smiles. They look at numbers and bottom lines instead of all the good they could do in the world. And sometimes they decide that if something doesn't make enough, it doesn't deserve to grow anymore. But gardens don't work that way. You don't rip out the roots because the harvest was modest. Because when greed gets hungry, it doesn't stop eating. And when it's done, there's nothing left but vacant worlds, vacant people. Just take a look at our new friend, Sprouts. What did they do? They destroyed our beautiful garden with their insatiable desire for more, more, more. Never content, always more. Well, if they want to be a greedy little piggy, I can make that happen. So remember, little Sprouts, happiness isn't something you buy. It's something we nurture together.
I think that's one achievement, right? Oh, it has to be playtime. Okay. Alright, so this one doesn't matter. It's all walls intact, not just, you know, the one. In order to do that, I think I need to grow the hole so I can flow under it. Let's see. Do this. Yo, hello, Weenie. We're finishing up this game today. Well, technically we already finished it, but we're doing a bit of achievement hunting, I guess. When I eat fruit I don't have real. I want kiwis again. Kiwis are kind of goated. Oh, so there's pumpkins, which, yeah, I guess those are fruit, but not something you kind of just eat outright. Watermelons, I think, are kind of mid. Alright, have fun studying. Alright, these are achievement for getting the hole's maximum size. let's see how many cassette tapes we have. We're missing one, which I think might be here. Let's see, we need 75 mil, 50 mil, 48 mil, 150. There we go. Oh, okay. Did we already get there, Chew? No, I don't think we did. Let's see. Try 90 seconds and ending sequence. The any ending in under an hour. Open the door. Unlock all ending upgrades, sets max hole size, and clear the entire map. You got the top. Oh, is this over here? Let's see. Hello, Jane. You should make a bot for your channel called the Fried Rice. Honestly, I might. I have to make a lot of things from our channel. How's it going, Jane? Jane. Do you have any recommendations on what I should make my bot out of? What software or coding language? Honestly, making my own bot sounds like fun. I've done full stack web development, so Java, and very little Python. But I think coding is fun. Okay, C sharp. Oh, there we go. That should be enough for... It's not. Okay, we need 48 mil. Oh, we got Blitz in 13 seconds. Their Discord bot library are, from what I understand, the best, and Helix, even stubbed Twitch libraries are well maintained. The async primitives are also very nice in there. Alright. Unfortunately, it might take a long time before I start doing the project. Hopefully not too long though. Ideally end of month. Oh, what does that sound? No idea. Alright, we got enough for the upgrade. Hello, Dobby. The stream got into it solely for finding which Twitch APIs and stream integration. Wait, what? Yeah, I agree. Having a goal is very nice. So you just got interested in Twitch and started streaming because of it? That's crazy. What like got you interested in Twitch then? Like, were you just watching streamers? Let's go. I think that's it. Yeah, we got all upgrades. Okay. Didn't wanna. That's actually kind of crazy. Just talking from other people. The Twitch and streaming ecosystems are all fun problems. Yeah. Honestly, my friend is trying to make like a data app for Twitch, like a website type thing, and I'm not really interested too much in his own project, but like the idea of like all the data you can get is actually kind of crazy. I want to make a data web. That sounds like a lot of fun. Like you see who follows who, who's connected to which communities. Apparently everyone in the VTuber community knows each other, and that's actually kind of wild. Because a lot of streamers I watch are like, oh, I'm friends with this person. It's like, oh, okay. I didn't even know YouTuber like knew that at all. So let's see. Something over here. The API with that information is not unethical to use. It should not exist. Yeah. What data is so cool? Let's see. It's a GraphQL API that is overexposed information that most people assume private. Ah. As overexposed information. Oh, we got the house. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, so we need to collect the taxi and find the last cassette tape. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Jane. Let's see. Bye, Jungla Bonga. What? What does that mean? Okay, let's see. I think I just AFK or I get. Oh, what's this? What the fuck? What is this? Oh. What? What am I supposed to do here? Oh. I'm being attacked. What the fuck? Ooh, ooh. Am I gonna get buried by gnomes? What is happening? Gnome, gnome, gnome. What the fuck? What the hell? I need to find the last ending. Where's the clock? It should be coming soon. Nice, you got it. Alright. Not exactly sure what should be done here. We did this. Missing one cassette tape. Emails. Authorities investigate possible arson after Starshine Studio fire Wednesday, April 24th, 1996. Authorities are investigating the possibility that last week's Starshine Studio fire may have been intentionally set following primary findings at the scene. The blaze broke out shortly after 11:30 p.m. Tuesday, caused extensive damage to the majority of the studio's interior fire crews. Fire crews were able to prevent the flames from spreading to nearby structures. That's a lot of freaking dundes. What? Yeah. The blaze, which broke out shortly, interior fire crews were able to prevent the flame from spreading to the nearby structures and no injuries were reported. However, investigators now say that the fire's origins and burn patterns have raised concern. There are indicators that suggest the fire did not start accidentally, said Fire Chief Mark Rustwick during the Wednesday afternoon briefing. We're not prepared to make any conclusions at this time, but we are treating this as a potential arson case. Starshine Studio, a sound stage and production building in South Holloway, has been the site of a local television production, Miss Rainbow Berry Patch, a children's educational TV show. The building's East Wing, which housed office tape storage and soundstage, sustained the most severe damage. The fire occurred just 1 week after the disappearance of Derry Pomeroy, an award-winning producer connected to the project as well as the acclaimed series Sunny Time Shop and The Blanket Fort, as the posts of no new details have emerged on the whereabouts of Pomeroy. Law enforcement officials would not comment on the incidents are whether the two incidents are connected. Oh, I just lost my... We are aware of timing, said Detective Alan Ortiz. At this stage, we're exploring all possible angles. Among the destroyed areas were tape archives and post-production facilities. Despite the extent of the damage, one VHS tape has found what appears to be pristine condition, Ortiz said. It was located in an area otherwise sustained heavy fire and smoke exposure. Ortiz cautioned against drawing conclusions. Media degrades differently depending on storage conditions, he explained. There are a number of benign explanations for why an item like that might have survived. Dude, who writes all this for a game? God damn. There's like all the writing in a AAA game put into one thing. The tape, which had no visible external damage, has been logged into evidence and will be sent to an external lab for analysis. At the stage where we're treating it as a potential piece of evidence, nothing more, Orta said. Given the circumstances, it would also be a prank or something planted after the fact. When asked whether the tape could be connected to Barry Pomeroy's disappearance, Ortiz declined to speculate. This doesn't feel like bad luck anymore, said one resident who lives near the studio. First a man vanishes, then the building burns. Somebody wanted something gone. As the investigation continues, the once colorful studio now sits blanketed in colored cordoned off. An uneasy symbol of something unearthed in the highway. Oh, hello, buddy. Police investigate string of disappearances. Thursday, August 7th, 1997. All authorities are investigating a growing number of missing persons case that appears to be connected to a disturbing common detail. A single VHS tape recovered from the Star Science studio fire. According to police, at least 11 individuals reported missing over the past year and a half were at least seen in locations where the same tape has reported found inside a VCR. The tape, identified as the local produced children's program Miss Rainbow Berry's Patch, has previously been logged into evidence after being recovered intact from a burned-out studio building. Raising additional questions, missing individuals shared occupations associated with children, including a librarian, a daycare worker, and most recently a kindergarten teacher. Detective Alan Ortiz, who was overseeing the investigation, said the pattern was prompted serious concern, though he urged the public to remain calm. At this point, we believe that tapes may have been serving as a calling card, Ortiz said. This suggests an individual or possible a group attempting to link these incidents together. Complicating the investigation is the fact that the tape itself is no longer in police custody. Ortiz confirmed that the VHS cassette went missing from the evidence locked up less than 24 hours after it was removed from the studio fire site. Internal review came up conclusive as to the tape was accessed by whom. We're treating that as a security failure, Ortiz said. There's no indication at this time that the tape was mishandled intentionally by department staff, but we have tightened our procedures so this will never happen again. Bro, this feels like so much like extra information that has nothing to do with this. As to how the tape continues to elude police or hands, Ortiz explained, in every instance so far, the tape has reported present by whoever discovered the scene. We rely on witnesses to tell us that what they saw and when our personnel arrives. It's gone, that's the gap. That's the gap we are focusing on. That tells us the removal likely occurs in the window between the first discovery and when our officers arrived. In each of the recent disappearances, investigators found no signs of forced entry or struggle. The only consistent element was the presence of Miss Rainbow Berry Patch tape already loaded in the VCR. Ortiz stressed that this does not mean the show itself is responsible. Holy shit. This is not about the contents of a children's program, he said. Physical objects are often used symbolically in crimes. We've seen it before. When a case gets this much national attention, it's not unusual to see copycat behavior. While authorities say there is no indication of immediate danger to the general public, police are asking residents to remain alert. Ortiz encouraged anyone who finds tapes, recordings, or promotional material related to Miss Rainbow Berry Patch to contact police immediately. If you find what you believe to be that tape or anything tied to the production, do not play it. Ortiz said, if it is some kind of warning, some kind of calling card, your safety may be at risk. Report it immediately. As the investigation continues, authorities say their focus remains on establishing a timeline, identifying who had and continues to have access to the tape, and determining whether the disappearances are the work of a single offender or something more coordinated. Anyone with information related to the missing persons case, the VHS tape, or Miss Rainbow Berry Patch is urged to contact the Holloway Police Department. Jesus fucking Christ, buddy. Aye. Oh, okay. There's a lot more stuff. Don, I understand the frustration, I truly do. Nobody besides yourself wants to see this show succeed more than I do. I believe we can make Berry Patch the household name hit it deserves to be, but to do so, we have to be realistic. We need to make practical, rational changes to the production to lower the cost. I know we've been rehashing the same conversation over and over. I understand you have a vision for the show. You've put your entire self into it. But this isn't my first rodeo, and I've seen many productions just like ours go under because they refuse to make even the smallest of compromises. Your vision is what makes this show special, but we have to listen to the audience. Criticism and the network heads that allow us to make this. No money equals no Berry Patch. It's that simple. With that said, there are some places I think we can improve. Budget. Stop motion animation is too expensive. Does Miss Rainbow need to be animated this way? Can we get a live actor costume puppet? There has concerns jittery nature of her movement is off-putting in some viewers. This is the tip of the iceberg in terms of budget, but we can discuss more specific later. We are still receiving parent complaints that the show is too scary. Do the humans have to become the props to learn their lesson? Jesus Christ. Oh, wait a second. Bit too unsettling for our audience. Can we find a way to still teach them more without implying they're stuck like that? Seems like we'll be wrapping early today, but I'll be around after. I have some financial I need to look over. I'm gonna drink some water. There's a lot of reading. I know this does not make on the end of our work relationship, and we'd love to keep you on board through the transitioning period. Bringing to Pauline Summers as Miss Rainbow will help bring so many more eyes on the show and give it a fighting chance in the ratings. I know this list of changes coming next season seems extensive, and they are, but I feel the true spirit of the show will still be intact. This is how you make their vision survive and last for years to come, even if it's hard to swallow in the now. We can discuss the details tonight in person. I know you're unhappy and you're angry at me with the network heads, I get it, but this isn't the end for your career. We want you here at Starshine Studios. Just not as the showrunner for Berry Patch anymore. I've worked with you long enough to know that the risk of crossing a personal boundary you can have a fiery temper at times. I just urge you, this isn't the time to burn bridges. For what it's worth, I'm also in hot water with the network over this. Looks like we both in the same hole for the foreseeable. Smiley face. Dear Miss Bellinger, I want to personally thank you for taking the time to speak with us regarding the note you discovered at the Starshine Studio. Your corporation is extremely helpful as we continue to investigate into Barry Palmer's disappearance. I also need to ask again that you refrain from discussing this matter with the media or posting about it publicly. Cases of this nature tend to pique the public interest, and any disclosure of the note content of your discovery could inadvertently place Mr. Pomeroy in a greater danger or compromise the investigation. Your assistance and discretion are greatly appreciated. If you notice anything else unusual or receive any further communication related to this matter, please contact me directly at the email or my direct line. Thank you again for your cooperation. Sincerely, Officer Marlene Simmons, Holloway Police Department, Telly. Is it Telly? $5550927.
He deserved it. Barry deserved it. He wanted to sanitize my show, burn away my fingerprint from my own creation. The show would go on like I never existed. A rewrite? A recasting? A recasting of history? Reality? No, no, no. I'm the director of this story, and I haven't called cut yet. I'm going to bury under the scorched remains of this place. And no matter how deep you dig, you'll never find him. I'll make sure of it.
What the? Oh! Okay. They're still here. Oh, done studying for the day. Supper.text. Yeah. Classic, you know. I think this is the last ending of the game. So many fucking gnomes, bro. Alright, so I believe this is the survival part of the game.
Hello, little sprout. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important. It's called truth. But it seems like you already know the truth. I used to make this show because I wanted to teach kindness. I wanted to help kids grow strong roots. But then, the studio decided my roots weren't exciting enough. They wanted bigger flowers, louder colors, someone more recognizable. They told me it was just business. I gave them everything I had. Songs, lessons, years of my life. Barry said it wasn't personal. It was the studio's decision, after all. He lied. It was Barry's idea all along. He promised me I'd still belong here. Here in the world I created. My world, not his. He has his other worlds. Popular, successful, critically acclaimed. His legacy was intact. His future secure. But what about mine? Barry took my garden and handed it to someone else. He buried my work. He buried me. He stopped me from teaching the children how to grow. So instead, I taught Barry Pomeroy how to rot. So here we are, where nobody will ever find us. In this world of my making. No producers, no studio heads, no financial reports. I make the rules here. But I can't do this alone. I need actors, characters, friends. You watched my tape. And now you're here to help create my vision for a brighter, sunnier world.
With the bed with a person too?
Now, let's get out of this dark hole. What do you say?
Holy shit. So there we were. A group of newfound friends seeing each other's real faces for the first time. And that damned tape. We talked about telling someone, the police, Barry's family, a psychiatrist, but we knew they wouldn't believe us. As for the tape, we tried burning it. Should have known that wouldn't do it. Took a hammer to it, yeah, even a chainsaw. Nothing worked, so we dug a hole, a deep, deep hole, and buried it where no one would ever find it. Seemed fitting. We still keep in touch even outside of our trauma support group sessions. It's nice having new friends. Our counselor talked about the healing benefits of a relaxing hobby. Something you can really put all your mind into. She recommended gardening. What? Okay. Open Star Wars, complete all endings under an hour. What's the one I'm missing? Redacted ending sequence. Oh, what's the what is that? Redacted ending sequence. Very, very, very. I think this should work. Wait, what? Is that not? On. What is this? Survive. Endure 90 seconds during the sequence, unlocking the Come Hell or Hot Water achievement. What? How do you... Where is it? You must survive and during the belladonna ending sequence. This can be done easily by upgrading the pumpkin while standing in the golden berry room and placing one of the berries into the hole which starts the ending sequence. Start, you cannot reach golden berry room. There are a few other good results. You can climb southwest to the 5th area while a large slide north. Okay. You can do that. No, no. Oh, fuck me, bro. Alright, here we go. Can you please let me in here? So just stand here, exist. Go away. Who did it? Alright, what else do I need? Complete any ending under an hour. Alright, I think that's pretty much the game. I don't think there's anything left.
To whom it may concern. To whom it may concern. How do you start one of these?
It's just,
My
I think
name
we
is
finished.
Donna Bellinger, and I know what happened to Barry Pomeroy.
Yep, okay. Alright, good game. That's pretty good. Alrighty. That's one game down. We're gonna achievement hunt that off stream since the rest of it's just kind of boring. Just a lot of AFK. The other games we could play are more Dark Souls like or horror. Outlast? Well, that's all dependent on you when you want to play Outlast, because I'm practically free. Bozo. But I do have to play Outlast 2. So we'll install Outlast 2, why not? You can play now. Alright, that works. I just might have to go get food in the middle of Outlast. Oh, you're saying Outlast or Outlast Trials? Because I finished Outlast. It was Trials, I just have to wait for you to get on. Alrighty then. I got till what's time? 8, 9, 8 or 9? Yeah. And doing that right now. How do I link someone's? There's two. I think that's how it works. Can you send me a collab invite? Alright, let's see. Excuse my thing to not blow up. How do I do this? Alright, go to your chat. Uh, okay, where is from the chat thing? Oh, I can do this. We who that's a recap button. I mean your chat thing. How do I send a invite? I think you need to be live, don't you? Can I make a link? I think I'll probably go to my manager channel, create a dashboard, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay, I found it. Stream together, right? Yeah, okay, then I'm here. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I think I sent it. All right, so now we have that. I call you on the Discord. All right, have this set up. Let's go here. All right, I think I'm connected. We'll launch. All right, I think. Yeah, I got Alice trials done. Done. Oh, it didn't launch. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Now it's launching. Alright, now we do this and that. Move this over here. While it's launching, be right back. Alright, I've gotten an error code. What does that mean? What had happened? What have you done? Outlast. Oh my god. Oh, I have to do this. Now it should be audible in stream. That's a desktop audio? What the hell? No, it shouldn't be. Oh no.
It's
Oh,
on the
because I
right
have a
track.
turn. There we go.
Oh, I haven't. You had to check. Okay. Okay.
Alright, now I think it's launching.
This game is so loud.
Makes the jump scares better.
It blows my ears out. Hello?
And we want to hear them later on, you know? Like a little buff. We
So
won't scared.
true.
Alright, my screen is black. Really, that's a good thing.
I low-key forgot how to play this game. Look at all the items I have.
Why is it taking so long?
Maybe you should, I don't know,
Oh,
retry.
task manager, fix my problems.
So many more choices.
Atlas Trials not responding. What the heck? The CPU is at 100%. This is not.
Uh-oh.
uh,
Oh.
close this out.
That's so unfortunate.
Let's see what else I can close out. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ, it works. It's so loud though.
It is so loud.
Alright, thanks game. Very cool. Alright, there we go. Switch it to there.